News on the current events, not just mob feeders, but hello people, it's Tuesday, and I'm Terrietime, and I didn't feel like a mukbang, but I have some news on the current events, not just mob feeders, but the anti-Katie Joy group. Maybe a little warning for you Durkee people. YouTube is starting to get serious with you hate channels that are focusing on one person, and your whole content is that one person. Guess who's gone, everybody? Charlotte on the web. And I don't know if any of you've heard of her, because most of you don't get out of your little mud puddle bottom feeder to go do anything. But I've had a channel 18 years. I was in the anti-KJ community, and every one of them, a lot of the channels are gone. But Charlotte, I used to talk to Charlotte, believe it or not. Oh yeah, I talked to her. Every day it was KJ, non-stop, every single day. That's how she made her channel. And I used to tell her, Charlotte, you're not doing nothing to KJ. The Westbrook lawsuit, down. Todd Christie lawsuit, down. In fact, he's in prison. And my wonderful hyena was giving me all these predictions to give to her. And I was running the backstab page on Reddit then. And I had a Charlotte's mugshot on there. So her and my friendship didn't last that long, but I knew that you cannot have your whole channel based on one person, and people are going to keep listening when nothing is happening to KJ. She is happily over there on her channel doing her content. 300,000 subscribers. I still watch her to this day to get my Sister Wives content. I haven't watched Sister Wives in 4 years because I don't need to, because I go listen to Katie Joy. And I never heard her respond to none of these people. And there was channel after channel after channel after channel coming after her daily, on a daily basis. And most of them are gone now. Where's T-Spiracy? Huh? Where's Roadhog? Where are any of them? And now Charlotte, the godmother, is gone. And I couldn't be happier. And the rest of you better take warning, because B, you went after Jen for 8 whole months. I don't care if you say it was targeting a person or not. You covered her content for 8 months, and you'd be doing it now if she was around. Mob faders, you're the same. You go after each other, hate stream after hate stream. If it's not pizza, then it's somebody else. YouTube is not fooling around with you people anymore. You better get some content. And you better get it fast. And Durkeeverse, I don't know how many channels there are of you, but you've been covering Durkee for years. And that's all you've had is his content. So I'm giving you a word of warning. Molly Golightly's gone. Critical K was the first one to go. Oh, and Charlotte had a fiesta bowl when she got taken down. Well, Charlotte, how's it feel? How's it feel that you should have listened to my Pekingese? I told you that Emily Baker didn't know what she was talking about, that my dog can read legal papers, and there was no way Katie Joy was going to get sued. No way whatsoever. Deny that conversation. And I told you, get out of the discords. Get out of the mob chats. Get out of the private chat. You know what they are? They're a breeding ground for treacherous, traitorous, backstabbing females mostly, but a few men do get involved, but they're no good. There is no Discord that is ever any good because the shit gets out. So, after I've done my little celebration, come here, Hyena. There's another big revelation. Hyena told me that Pull Stick, SoFlo, was exactly the type of man I needed to listen to. Took him a while to see the light, but he has seen the light, and as Hyena predicted. And you asked me to do another song for you, Pull Stick, and I did. Look on my shorts. It's a Dolly Parton song, and it's specifically to you. Got another Trump guy on board. How can anybody with any brains go out there and not realize this country's 100 times worse than it was? You don't even have to wait and figure out the pipeline and all that. All you have to do, if any of you ever get out of your house, is go fill a car up. Just go outside. Just hang around, see what's going on. It's terrible. Here's my new Trump hat that you saw me get at the Trump store. How's it look on me? Does it look good? There's somebody special watching me today, and I'm not going to say their name because I'm not going to start another Kevin fiasco. So I'm going to keep this guy's name to myself. But he texted me and told me he'd been watching Terrietime, so you know who you are. This is for you. Hope you have a great day. And I will catch you later, and we both know who you are. But nobody else does, and nobody will. And Tammy, I think that was rather spiteful of you to send me that picture of that Egg McMuffin and those hash browns when you knew very well I was not going to do a mukbang today because I wanted to cover the Charlotte fiasco. How's it feel, Charlotte? Guess who's having the last laugh? Katie Joy, because I still watch her for Sister Wives content. Still. And all those lawsuits. How they going? How'd they go against her anyway? How'd that work out for you, Charlotte, Miss Godmother? Charlotte reminds me a lot of FBS. She thought she ran that whole anti-KJ community. Well, guess what? The tables are turning, people. UPS. YouTube is not fooling around with you people much longer. And Maria and Ann, you have the worst hate channel of anybody, and you constantly go after John Yates. Constantly. But to my point, he will not leave you bottom feeders alone. He won't stay out of it. He won't quit drinking. So a lot of what he gets because he will continue to argue with you endless females. And you think you're all safe and sound over there in Scotland. And well, guess what? Nobody can understand you. Nobody. So you're safe. How's anybody going to know who you're talking about? I can't. I can't listen to you and understand a word you say. You're a joke to me. And it's funny how none of you people ever went real life on me, isn't it? Real funny how that's never happened. And it never will, because I don't play your little stupid childish games. And I have other things I can do. I can go to Trump stores. I can do mukbangs. I'm in a lot of communities, so I have lots of other people I can talk about besides these little worthless ones in here that get drug every day. Pull stick, listen to the song I put up for you. It's by Dolly, and it's perfect. And got my snap. And I passed a po-po on the way home. Oh, yes, I did. And now, I have been looking for that album that has me in Vietnam, my true love. The pictures of us together. I've posted the pictures of him, but I cannot find the album that has us together in it. So I thought maybe it would be in this purse. Look, Minnie. Another purse. You'll never get it, Minnie. Never, 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 never. Now, this is one person that I am focusing on, is Minnie. But I'm not saying nothing bad, and she doesn't even have a channel. And all she has to do is give me my Louis Vuitton back. And it'll be over with. Or at least quit lying about it. Well, anyway, I was looking for my album. I thought, well, maybe I stuck it in that purse. Let me show you what was in this purse, though, people. Let me just show you what my puppy people send me. Are you ready? Here is a genuine turquoise, Indian-made, sterling silver bracelet. Was made in New Mexico. Look. Look, everybody. Beautiful. Sterling silver. Oh, eat your heart out. Manny, wouldn't you like to have the nice presents that I get on a regular? Not going to happen. This thing's a little bit too big for me. I have such dainty hands. I don't know who said I had big hands, but they're crazy because this thing is not even going to fit me. Look at it. So I can't wear it because it is too big, but it's beautifully handmade, custom made. There's not another one like it. Now this is breathtaking. Look what my Pekingese people got me. An AKC sterling silver bracelet. with the breeds of dogs on it. AKC, people. See, a lot of my jewelry is in a safety deposit box, but these aren't. And look at them. All the breeds of dogs. AKC official bracelet. Look at that right there. It's got jade in it. This was given to me by my Pekingese people. And then you can add dogs to it. One of a kind, people. Go ahead and price it. See how much this little beauty will cost you. That was in my gold purse. Not done yet. A necklace. Look at this, people. Look. Eat your heart out that you don't have such wonderful friends that I have. Oh, I'm so glad I found these. And then I have more than this in a safe deposit box at the bank. More precious jewelry. I might have to wear this. Wow. Unbelievably beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful. Don't beg. Nobody's going to get it. It was given to me sentimental, and it's going to stay sentimental. These you people think I lie about anything. I'm just telling you people, you better come up with your own content, not be playing other people's stuff and doing hate streams. You better start talking about politics, which none of you know anything about, or do a mukbang, but you can't do that because you won't take your avatars off. It's impossible to do a mukbang with an avatar. You can't go places and see things because very few of you have cars or drive. So, and look at this. This is a belt buckle. Handmade. I can't tell you how heavy this is, but it's heavy. This is what I found, and these are the puppies that I sold to these ladies that sent me all this stuff, and I believe there's a note on in here, and I'm going to read it. Get my glasses. Merry Christmas, Godmother. Mickey and Panda. Mickey, Panda, and that's the little Yorkie that she already had. She put, Dear Godmother, we hope you like this belt buckle as much as we like it. Our mom told us you would love it, so we got an advance on our allowance and bought it for you. We were told it is all hand inlaid, whatever that means, and the horse was hand carved. We guess that means something to you, but we have no idea what it is. We were supposed to mail this out while Mom was back east, but we forgot. We love you and wish you Happy New Year. Minnie, Mickey, and Panda. Proof that my animal people mean more to me than anybody. I'll never use that as a belt buckle. And I probably actually forgot. I probably thought it was in my safety deposit box. And I do need to take these things to my safety deposit box. Oh, there's more stuff in here. Hang on. Okay. More bracelets. Handmade. By this guy in New Mexico. It says, I can't see his name. That looks more like it would fit me, though. And another horse. Made out of jade. And I think this one will fit me, too. More than that bigger one did. Oh, yeah. That's what you get when you're a sincere, honest person and tell people the truth. You get appreciated. And my dogs are above reproach. And my special guy, I hope if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking to, because I'm not going to put your name out there. I made that mistake once. That's not going to happen again. So just a few things that were in my golden purse. I'm going to shake my pills. And I'm warning you, Durkee people, you better get some more content, because a lot of channels are gone. And all they did was focus on that Molly Golightly, focused on Michelle. Now Michelle and Molly Golightly are gone. Now Charlotte's gone, the godmother herself. Not to mention all the littler channels that swarmed around her. So glad to see that things are working out. That my little hyena is right. Hyena, did you hear your name mentioned? Come here. Come here. Anything else you want to say to these people? You want to do any blessings? How about a blessing? You want to do a blessing for FBS mom, or his mom? Good girl. That was his mom. That was for his mom. We understand. How about Soflo, Pull Stick? You want to give a blessing to him? There you go. You got a blessing, Pull Stick. How about everybody else? Because you're so right about everything. You don't feel like blessing anybody else? Come on. Amen. Amen. Come on. Amen. What's the matter? You pouting? No more people gets blessings today. I don't force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. And it looks to me like she's about blessed out. Come on. Come on. No? Oh, and B, I heard what you said, but I'm not going to play it because it's kind of stupid. Well, I don't think that them old women like Clint's mom and that Paul's mom and blah, 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 blah. I'm older than both of them women. And if you get up there and run your mouths, then you better be able to take it. Old, young, race, doesn't matter. If you get on YouTube and run your mouth, you better be able to back it up and not hump up and cry and call the cops and bring a crew with you to do something. It's stupid. Back up what you say, mean what you say, and you won't need to do all that stupid cop calling and having a crew with you to do stuff. It's ridiculous. And talking about the Constitution, SoFlo, I have a copy right here with me at all times. And I think everyone should read it. And the part about the guns, I especially believe in, because there's nothing I like better than a gun. The Constitution. You want me to read this to you? The Constitution of the United States, the Declaration of Independence. Since I don't think very many of you can read at all, this Constitution was proofed word from word against the original Constitution housed in the archives of Washington, D.C. This was written by George Washington. If, to please the people, we offer what we ourselves disapprove, how can we afterwards defend our work? Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The event is in the hand of God. Now, I don't go for the God stuff, but these were some smart men. Learning from the founders. It's all here, people. Very easy to get. Get a copy of the Constitution and read it. Only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. As nations become corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. That was from Benjamin Franklin. This government is already corrupt. But Trump can't be bought. That is our only chance of getting out of this mess. We encourage all citizens to use their influence to organize and support programs that honor the Constitution. Resources for holding such a celebration may be found. You should read it. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, I don't agree with that, on income from whatever source derived without apportionment among the several states and without regard to any census or new. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators. I bet you didn't know that. 2 senators from each state. I'm trying to find the Second Amendment because that's the one I like the best. This is what the Second Amendment says, people, in regards to firearms. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in the time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. The Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for readiness of grievances. You can peacefully, but burning down a Walmart and burning cars, my friends, is not a peaceful protest. That, my friends, is a riot and should be stopped because it's driving all the businesses out of everywhere and everybody's getting stuff online because they're not going to have a store where everybody can come in and just shoplift willy-nilly, burn stuff up, burn cars up, have a riot, have a free-for-all. That is not protesting. That's not what Martin Luther King did. That's not what Malcolm X did. And I really think you should go listen to some of Malcolm X's speeches because I agree with him 100%. But I know half these things I'm talking about, you people don't even have a clue. You are clueless. And that's why it was so refreshing to hear SoFlo finally realize that he can say how he really feels. He'll still have an audience. There's still people that want to hear the truth, believe it or not. And he said he was a libertarian. Well, guess what, SoFlo? I was a libertarian way before you were. I voted for Ross Perot. And then I voted for Bob Barr. And then I voted for Ron Paul. And the only time I didn't vote libertarian was because of Trump, because I know they can't buy Trump. And I've known Trump my whole life. Oh, and Amy fucking Lou, you wanted my attention, you're going to get it. I saw you in a chat, and I got the screenshot, but it ain't even worth showing, where you said some guy in their deuces or somebody said, I'm tired of all these women having these southern accents like Terrietime and Miss Can't Be Wrong. Well, I don't know how Miss Can't Be Wrong feels, but you better do your research because I was born in Geneva, New York. I was raised in upstate New York. I didn't move to Texas until 77, but I'll tell you one thing, I respect the Southerners now more than I ever did. Ever. But get your facts straight, Amy Lou, because you were bragging about being from Appalachia and all this shit. Well, you better look and see where those Appalachian mountains are because there's a bunch of them in Pennsylvania and New York where I grew up. I had this accent from being in Texas since 77, and I'm proud and happy to be here, and I'm so glad to be here now. But I was born and raised in upstate New York. So I'm not a Southerner, so when you downgrade, you said something like, well, I wouldn't want to be in that group of women. Well, guess what? I wouldn't want you in my group of women. Period. Amy Lou. You wanted my attention? You got it. And then I heard XO Serenity running her mouth in a chat, too. I'm still getting clips of you women running your mouths. Don't think for 1 minute I'm not. And you said something about, you were talking about somebody being a racist. Moderator, that's the first I ever heard she was a racist. Then something about me and Jules must have been okay with it. Well, how in the fuck would Jules be okay with anything I do? I talked to her for 2 months, maybe 3. And if I was a racist, I sure wouldn't be in the KKK because they're washed up. I'm not going to tell you the name of the new bunch. So you can go dig around on that and see what you can find out. But you people need to get your facts straight before you start running them stupid mouths of yours. Because that's all you seem to do. Yappity yap 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 with no facts, and I'll be so happy. Post-it, you're going down the right path because you're changing up your content. And when the rest of them all go down for focusing on pizza or whoever they're focusing on, you cannot target one person. And Jules, whether you want to admit it or not, you targeted Jen. And the only reason you quit was because everybody else started doing it. That's why you quit. That's why you got your feelings hurt. Because they were taking your money horse away from you. Charlotte now. Who knows who's to come? Molly Golightly now. Unirock. Who knows? But I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't sit here and focus on one person. I talk about everybody. I talk about politics. I talk about my Pekingese, my beautiful jewelry. And I've got to find that album. I'm going to look for it again today. And no more Kevin, period. But I have a new guy, but I'm not going to say his name. But if you're watching, hey, I got your text this morning. I'll answer it as soon as I get off of here. And I still love Joey Dimes and Rolex. They're still my 2 favorite mob guys ever, ever, ever. In fact, Postek, he's making a move. He's making a good move. I never really had a hatred for him anyway. Even when we were fighting, I sort of liked it. Yep, I always sort of liked it. And nobody else seems to want to fight with me, but I'm warning. I really shouldn't have warned any of you bottom feeders. Let you all go down. Brooke, Ann, Maria, John, you need to watch out. You're all going down because you're just doing nothing but focusing and hating and on one person. And guess what? It's going to turn on you. YouTube is, if they took Charlotte down, Miss Goody behind the scenes 2 shoes, Charlotte, and Katie, and guess who's laughing all the way to the bank and still covering her content like she has the first day I watched her? Katie Joy. So y'all better take a page from Katie Joy's little book and figure out what you're going to talk about, because I have a story time that can go on forever because I've lived a long, exciting life. I have places to go, people to see, dog stuff, Trump stuff. I mean, my content is endless. Endless. And most of you don't even dare show your face. And if you'll notice one thing, that Katie Joy shows her face. And I just used to try to talk to Charlotte because I kind of liked her. But oh no, she kept on doing what she was doing. So the rest of you go ahead and do it too. Keep doing dirty stuff. Just keep doing it every day. Or that word guy. Just keep it up. Because those days are coming to an end. And you're going to have to find something else to cover. Somebody else to cover. I used to always wonder how come Katie Joy didn't come back at these people, but now I know. She was playing a game. She played them, and they fell for it. And now they're gone, and she's still there, doing great. Congratulations, Katie Joy. Hyena knew it first. And Tammy, that was very mean of you to send me that picture. But I noticed you in SoFlo's chat, and he ought to be honored to have you in there. One of the very few of 3 women that I trust out of a whole bunch of bottom feeders. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, because I certainly am. And you know who I'm talking to, special guy. I'm going to have to think of a nickname for you. I don't know what it's going to be. But I need to think of something. So I don't like calling you special guy. Somebody may take it wrong. Think special. I'm going to shake my tails for Dirk. Dirky! We're not going to be able to cover you very much longer. They're going to have to get some content. gonna go to get it. We've been covering you for 4 or 5 years, non-stop. Durkee, 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 every day. So good luck finding some content, people. You ladies better get ready to take your avatars off. Oh, and I heard there's a new love connection. And it should be wonderful. Gunsmoke and the dog killer. Isn't that gonna be sweet? She's got some good recipes for cats. Boiling cats and stuff, Gunsmoke. If you don't believe me, I'll get a hold of Real Entertainment. After all, I do have that email that she sent him talking about boiling his cats on the stove. Yeah, if you got any pets, you don't know who you're dealing with. You mob feeders are stupid. You don't know who these bottom feeders even are, but you will. Oh, you will. And I can't wait till it starts happening. I told you so. So, ciao. Trump 2024. And I'll get back to you later. I've got to think of a name for him. I don't know what to nickname him. I'll think of something. Oh, and Kevy, if you're watching this, you might have played me, but I played you too. Figure it out.